Okay, this one belief will literally block love from coming into your life. If you're an ambitious woman who desires partnership, who wants to attract a dream relationship, but you have this limiting belief system unconsciously, this will keep it at bay. So in this video, we're gonna dive into this one belief that's literally sabotaging your love life. Be sure to stay till the end because I'm gonna give you my free love quiz plus guide. In it, you're gonna learn 15 sabotaging beliefs that block women from love and how to clear them. Today, we're gonna be diving into one, but I want you to have the full guide and resource, plus how to replace them with new belief systems that are gonna magnetize love to you with ease and grace. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that way you'll be alerted anytime I'm producing new content. Hi, my name is Michele Ariana, and I absolutely love helping ambitious women attract love while loving themselves and without losing themselves. This channel is the place to be to create a healthy, empowered relationship, first starting with yourself. All right, so let's get into it. Here is the belief that will literally keep love from you. If you're someone that's dating, that wants to attract partnership, maybe you've been divorced or gone through some shitty relationships, or you just haven't had much luck, or maybe you have, but you've had past relationships that have concluded and you're really looking for that soulmate love, this belief system or this love block will keep you separate from it. It's the belief that I will lose myself if I get into a relationship. Now, again, you might not think that consciously, but you need to ask yourself unconsciously, do you have a fear of losing yourself? If you do, you will continue to attract men that are safe or where you're maybe not fully fulfilled in a relationship because it's keeping you safe because you don't have to go through all the pain and agony of losing yourself again. Now, I get it. You've probably been in a relationship where you completely lost yourself or felt like you abandoned yourself or that it was a just toxic relationship that didn't serve you. I could see where that would create fear. I've been through versions of that, even with great relationships that I've been in. I realized that I lost myself towards the end, and it can create this trepidation or fear as you enter into the next relationship. But what I have learned is that if we hold on to this limiting belief, it becomes a love block and it blocks true divine love from coming in. So you want to first become consciously aware of it. Notice if you have a fear of losing yourself again. And you want to be gentle with yourself. Acknowledge that, like, it's okay. Maybe you went through a challenging time, so you don't want to disregard or gaslight yourself from the past. Like, something happened, there's a fear there. Now we want to make sure we invite in healing so that we can clear that limiting belief, create a new belief that's going to magnetize the love that we want, and actually create it. Now, this belief of I'll lose myself in a relationship tends to come when people have worked really hard to be independent. Someone like myself, I'm an independent woman. I've prided myself on that in the past, although I've had to learn how to rest more in my feminine energy, release some of my masculine energy, or balance it. I've always been very independent. It's my nature. So it can be scary as you come into partnership with someone if you've lost yourself in the past where you might do that again. But here's what I've learned. No one ever changes us. It's not them. We don't have to put the blame on them. Whether consciously or unconsciously we do it, at some level, we become a version of ourselves, maybe in a dynamic, in a relationship dynamic. Maybe it activates our shadows or our triggers, which, by the way, check out this video I did on existential kink, how to do rapid shadow integration. It's an excellent video. So if you find yourself having some shadows or toxic behavior that comes up in relationships, this video will help. So when you feel like you've lost yourself, the harsh truth is that at some level we gave a part of us away. It was by our own choice. Maybe it's a slow drip of like slowly going against our values, going against what we wanted, sacrificing, quote unquote, or just like brushing things under the carpet, where then you wake up one day and you're like, who am I? Here I'm in this relationship, I'm not happy, my needs aren't met, I don't even know what my needs are, I'm not fulfilled, what the heck happened? And I could see where that would create the feeling of losing yourself. But it's important that you remember that no one has that much power over us. No one made you change. So first you want to forgive yourself and acknowledge, maybe you let yourself go, maybe you abandon yourself. Maybe you fell into their own belief systems that don't serve you because you lost sight of your values, or you didn't have a clear connection with what you value, which, side note, Your values are what's important to you at an unconscious level. It's the drivers really literally motivating all of your actions at an unconscious level. So you don't even realize every day you're driven by your values, whether you know it or not. So it's so important to do values exercises to understand or elicit your values so that you can live them. When you're living them, you can communicate them to other people. Your needs can be met in relationships, and you'll live a more happier experience. Believe me, take it from my experience of not living in my values. It creates a lot of chaos. All to say, you can start with forgiveness of yourself and forgive the other person from the past if you felt like you lost yourself and there's fear there going into the next relationship. Do your values, understand what's important to you, and also keep in mind relationships can enhance who you are. They can add to your life. And I would set that intention. I would make a list of things that are important to you in love and dating. I call it a love journal or a love list or so. And make a list and list out what is important to you to have. What are non-negotiables? What are negotiables? And start to get a sense of what it is you desire. Because if you start to tap into that, you'll be able to communicate it. And you'll be able to have a good dialogue or communication experience with someone that you're dating. Which, by the way, if you want to learn communication skills, check this video out. This is excellent on how to have hard conversations, which can be hard when you're speaking your truth to another. So I would recommend checking that video out. Partnerships can help you become a better, stronger version of you. They can help you decide who you are in relation to another. To declare what you are now, to observe. Relationships will mirror, reflect, project aspects of you, the beautiful aspects of you that you might not have seen or acknowledged, and maybe some shadow aspects of you that need healing. All of it's good. It's either going to help you build confidence or build character. So if you have a fear of losing yourself, first of all, it's okay. Do the forgiveness exercises if you need to on yourself or another. If you need to write a letter to a former beloved, maybe that will help heal some fears of getting into another relationship. You can write a letter, but never send it. This is just an energetic letter, like your higher self, write to their higher self, and just release whatever might still be in the way from you moving on and being the fullness of you in a relationship. As you do your values and you understand more of who you are, you'll communicate them effectively. And I want you to remember, you are a magnificent, powerful, conscious creator. You have the divine energy running through your veins. You get to decide the kind of relationship you want. So if you want a healthy, fulfilling relationship that's aligned with your values, declare it, decide it, write it down, be thankful for it in advance because you absolutely can create it. Also, another note you may want to consider, if you have this love block of fearing that you'll lose yourself in a relationship, even though you want one, but you fear you'll lose yourself, you also might want to consider this one technique. As you enter into a relationship, look at it from this standpoint. Instead of just what can I gain, think about what can I give? What can I share? What can I learn? How can we grow? I'm not so stuck on longevity of a relationship. If that's true for you, great. But I don't think longevity is the benchmark of a happy relationship. I think there's plenty of long relationships that should not be in existence because they're ignoring their needs, their values, they're abandoning themselves. Like they're not handling toxic and shadow behaviors that need to be healed. But I think if you go at it with an approach of, what can I learn? How can I give to this person? What can they give and exchange? How can we have a beautiful exchange to learn and grow together and walk a path, walk this part of our journeys together? How can we make it fun? Maybe in that new context, you'll start to loosen the grip and release the love block around I'll lose myself. And you can look at it as, what can I gain? What can they gain? How can we gain aspects of ourselves that maybe we didn't know? So that's a good way to replace that belief. Here's a great new belief system that you can start to reiterate or affirm in your mind. I am attracting relationships where we are aligned with each other. I gain new aspects of self with all my relationships. So I hope that helps. Leave a comment below. Are you afraid of losing yourself in relationships? Have you had a challenging situation that maybe causes you to feel fear Even though you say you want a relationship, but do you notice you get a little constriction or tight? Comment below. Also, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be alerted anytime I'm producing new content. Also, be sure to download my free quiz plus guide. In it, you're gonna learn the 15 sabotaging beliefs that block women from love and how to clear them. Today, we addressed one, but there's 14 others that I addressed that you're gonna wanna check out and make sure you replace with new empowering beliefs that make you magnetic. Also, check out this video. This one is another love block that I talk about on how to debunk and start to attract and be more magnetic with embodying who you are, owning your enoughness, and being the full version of you so that you can attract a partner that aligns with that. Thanks so much for watching. This is Michele Ariana. I'll talk to you soon.